Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs. Here's what's happening in your city.
The ballot is now set for the Grand Prairie City election on May 11th. In the mayor's race, Ron Jensen and Mark Hepworth face off for the job Charles England has held for 22 years. Both Jensen and Hepworth resigned their council seats to run for mayor. In Council District 1, Barry Anderson, Max Coleman, Georgia Clemson, and Michael Dean Riley II are running for the seat vacated by Hepworth. In Council District 2, incumbent Jim Swafford is unopposed for another term. In Council District 4, incumbent Richard Friegel was also unopposed for another term. In Council District 6, Warren Landrum, Catherine Jane Monette, Joshua Michael Spare, and Jeff W. Woolridge are running for the seat vacated by Jensen. The ballot also includes a measure on the 1/4 cent sales tax dedicated to street and alley repairs. Voters will decide if they want to renew the tax or let it expire. The polls are open for early voting from April 29th through May 7th at various locations. On May 11th, the polls are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more election information, go to the city's website or contact the city secretary's office.
When you're up against a struggle that shatters all your dreams and your hopes get cruelly crushed by Satan's manifested schemes.
Helping others through music was the theme at the Calvary Baptist Church in downtown Grand Prairie during the annual Lifeline Shelter for Families Gospel Concert. Each year, a variety of soloists, singing groups, and musicians from around the area volunteer to combine their talents for a night of inspiration and fellowship. Audience members make donations to benefit the Lifeline Shelter, the organization that helps homeless school children and their families in Grand Prairie. The concert is one of the largest fundraisers of the year for the shelter.
And it's so beneficial to us on several fronts. It not only helps us fund supporting some of our families, it helps us tell the Lifeline story, it helps other churches learn about sharing the mission with us, and they see the good work that Calvary Baptist Church does and they want to become part of that as well. It also helps when we are applying for grants because they want to know, does your community support you? And our community supports us in a big way.
Gessner says the Lifeline Shelter was able to help more than 350 school children last year.
So we'll go ahead and file your return.
It's tax season again, and at the Grand Prairie Memorial Library, there's a free service to help the elderly and low income. Once again, AARP is providing professional preparers to help file returns for seniors and folks who can't afford a tax service.
The low-income people get the child tax credits, so that's a little confusing and a little bit tricky, but our software handles all that. And the elderly may come in because maybe the husband died and he took care of all the finances before, and then the poor widowed spouse comes in without a clue, and so we help those ladies.
The AARP tax service is being offered Monday and Wednesday from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. through April 14th. If you plan to use the service, make sure you bring last year's tax return, your 1099 forms, and W-2 statements. For more information, go to the library's website or call 972-237-5700.
He's got the hat for it.
Yeah, bet.
Some sprinkles of rain and lots of wind didn't stop people from flocking to the lagoon at Mike Lewis Park for Grand Prairie's first Kids Fishing Day of 2013.
You catching any fish?
Some people are catching. We haven't caught anything yet, but working on it.
The Kid Fish is sponsored by the Parks and Recreation Department, which stocked the lagoon with thousands of pounds of trout thanks to a cooperative effort with the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. The event is open to boys and girls 16 years old and younger.
13 1/4.
Kid Fish is free, and prizes are awarded in 3 age groups for the biggest fish, smallest fish, and most fish caught.
Who caught them all?
Yeah, us 3. Yeah, we're the king over here. He got 4, I got 3, he got 3.
So you caught how many?
4. This is my 4th one.
Are you having a good time?
Yes, sir. It's pretty fun.
The next Kids Fishing Day event will be this fall.
Here's the latest on the zero energy home being built by the city of Grand Prairie. During the past few weeks, the plumbing has been laid out, high-tech insulation went in around the foundation, and then the foundation was poured. The 1,600 square foot zero house includes 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's designed with the latest green technology to cut energy use to zero, something the city plans to use with other housing programs.
A lot of the systems that are going to be integrated into this house will be integrated in the houses that we reconstruct. Not everything, but a lot of them will, which will lend to lower electric bills for the low-income folks that utilize our program.
The Zero Energy House will be used as a temporary residence for families who qualify for the home remodeling program. It's supposed to be finished in a few more weeks.
Ready, set, go.
Until recently, life for Natisha Halfacre and her 3 kids had been anything but child's play.
We had a place in Cedar Hill, and we lost that place. Before Cedar Hill, I was living in Dallas, and I got robbed, me and my son, at gunpoint. I'm thinking, you can take me, but don't take my child. Give him a chance to live. I'm thinking, I have 2 little girls that need me more than ever, and you can have everything, just don't kill us.
Understandably, she wanted out of that environment immediately, and so she hastily moved her family. But she soon found herself in over her head as the financial demands of being a single mother began to take its toll. So she agreed to move in with another family.
Living with other people, you just have to, they expect you to help and pay, and I couldn't save.
Financially strapped, desperate, and homeless, Natisha knew she had to abandon the idea of staying close to her own mother in DeSoto and move closer to her job in Grand Prairie. It's here that she was introduced to the Lifeline Shelter for Families, an organization that was founded in 2003 with the mission of reducing homelessness among Grand Prairie school children.
And that's still our main focus. But we soon found out if we don't work pretty intensively with the parent, we can't help the child. To help the child, we've got to help the parent.
When I first met Natisha, she came in here, she was broken. So she came in here in tears. So my first mission with her was to, see what's going on, to deal with her emotional state.
We call it a bump in the road. And that's the beauty of Lifeline, because these are the families that we're trying to find and to get back on their feet, because they deserve a chance to be successful and to get back on track with their lives.
With Lifeline, I was able to breathe again.
Since she first reached out to Lifeline, Natisha has gotten the financial assistance that helped her stabilize the family's living situation. And through its employment program, she recently started a new job that will essentially double her income. Meanwhile, her girls are excelling at school in Grand Prairie. So, for the first time in a long time, Natisha and her family can honestly say they are home. And they're thankful to have found a group of people that has not only given them hope, but a whole lot more.
Some people you can't trust, and they'll throw it in your face with what you're going through, but they're loving. It's like a place, a home away from home.
To contact the Lifeline Shelter for Families, go to lifelineshelter.org or call 972-642-7744.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us next time.